Hey everyone, it's 9:47 in the evening on the 25th of January 2025. Our new air conditioner that we picked up yesterday is working pretty well. It's very cold this morning and this evening. Still hot throughout the day, but a very big noticeable difference between going outside and then coming back in. So it's definitely working. I think so much has happened in the last couple of weeks, combined with the heat and just everything. Merv and I ended up just sleeping a lot of the day. He was up at, well, he's always awake when I have my medication at 5:30. He doesn't always get up then, but he was up before me, but I think I got up at like 7ish. But I wasn't awake for long before I fell asleep on the couch. I knew I had to go to the chemist, and being a Saturday, it shuts at 1, and I needed to get like all of my meds because it was time to fill them all up. Like I did most of it yesterday, but I was out a few, and I needed them from today. I've taken the Taylor Seroquel out of my nighttime meds. They're not helping me in the slightest, so I've removed them all. I'm absolutely exhausted. Like I said, I went to sleep for a couple of hours this morning, woke up at like 10:30 on the couch. A neighbour came over to give us back the container for the birthday cake I gave them. And she chatted for a while, and we went out for the pharmacist. My favourite coffee's on sale, so we bought 2 new jars because there was only one left when we went the other day to do shopping. Ooh. By the time I got back, it wasn't long before both of us fell asleep on the couch again. I'm very happy we have the couch that we do. It is honestly the coolest couch, yeah. But I'm just so exhausted. I'm honestly don't understand how I'm awake at this point. We're still watching The Good Witch on Netflix, and it's really good, wholesome TV. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to fall asleep after sleeping for so many hours throughout the day. I'm not worried about that anymore, thankfully. I'm still, like I got hit with a pang of sadness today. And I'm sort of like becoming more and more aware of the fact that it truly is the feelings I get, because logically speaking, my brain knows what to do and how to do it. It just doesn't connect. Like, I obviously have to email Nicole and let her know that we're not moving into the freaking caravan, which is good. The caravan is awesome. Well, it will be when it's properly right, I guess you could say, and the air conditioning works and all the stuff does what it's meant to do properly, and it's clean and everything. It's back out on the front nature strip side of the road. Well, it's put on an angle, I've been told, but it's out of the front yard and the front gates are shut, so I'm happy. Oh my god, last night there was the most crazy intense storm, eh? I remember literally I was asleep and the lightning was so bright, it was lighting up the whole room to the point I could literally see it like behind my closed eyelids, however crazy that sounds. And then the next thing I knew, Jackson was jumped up next to me, and it was just crazy. And then Merv called out, the power's out, and that's when I looked over and I saw, yep, the alarm clock was off and everything. So I got up and looked out the window, and the whole street was just black, eh? And the storm just lasted, and it was insanely intense. I was so tired I just went straight back to sleep. They're saying it's going to rain again. I really, really want it to just rain during the day, you know, that would be nice. We have said that we're going to do housework tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be housework day. Needs to be done. House isn't bad, obviously. We need to keep it nice, so we know that. That is where I'm at. I know I've made quite a few emotional videos, but that is me. I'm an emotional person. If you've been following me for long enough, and I'm at over 3 years of doing this now, making these videos, you will know that. Now that we know that we have our home, and the type of company who's bought it, Merv and I are feeling like, it's hard to explain, eh? Like, I just deep down didn't believe there was any way that we were going to have to move, given how perfect the places that the universe has brought me to, with my friends on the street and the neighbors and just all of it, you know. But that is what I talk about when I say fear versus love. I allowed my fear to beat me, especially after the fact that we had like 3 lots of people come through like 2 days after it was put on the market. There was 3 offers put on the house. So we are incredibly lucky that the landlord, the owner of this house, took the option, which was for us to stay. I did say to Merv, I truly believe that the fact that we had the caravan in the front yard, and that he injured himself so severely trying to make sure it didn't leak inside, probably played a part into that. And I think I've been feeling a bit guilty in the last couple of days since finding out that we get to keep our home, for not having done more, for just being like, oh my God, thank God, relieved, and just almost like just passing out on the couch, literally speaking. But I am so happy we're here, and I'm not going to allow my emotions to beat me, so to speak, to make me feel like I'm an outcast, which is what it was doing to me last week. Just amplifying everything in my head, making everything so much more worse, making me hate myself. And I don't know if you've ever had fucking serious self-negative talk, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. And second guessing yourself and things like that is so fucking shit. I know I have a good intuition. I know my intuition's on the ball. I know the universe looks after me. But I've lived in fear most of my life due to various things, so it takes over. But I kind of think that this is like one big, massive lesson. I said to Merv, I was like, please remind me of this lesson. You know, when and if the need comes, mostly when, let's face it. But I really am so tired that the amount of effort it's going to take me just to upload this is a lot. So, gosh, excuse me, see what I mean? I'm going to love you and leave you, and come back and talk to you tomorrow. Good night.